Have they announced the MVP? No. What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here. A little early because they ran the football so much the second half, the especially the Bucks. They were running the football every chance they could. They had no reason to throw the football. Now, Tom tried a 50-yard pass at the end and didn't really like that call. I think he should have ran the football and just let it end. But, yeah, you could tell Mr. Tom Brady had something had happened in that first half with he and the kid from the Chiefs. Something happened. I don't know what, but I have never seen Tom play that way in my life. And I mean, it's like he hit a switch, and it's like, boy, oh boy, you don't want to hit that switch. Tyrann Mathieu, you just don't want to hit that switch with Tom Brady. And then their defense gives up 3 points the second half. We were like, okay, well, it is 21-6. They're not out of it yet. And then they only give up 3 the second half. So from where they played in the first half, they played even better in the second half. Unbelievable. 31-9. Who should be the MVP, guys? Who belongs as the MVP? I realized Tom Brady went 21 of 29. And I mean, what kind of percentage is that? I mean, that's sick. Tribe fans says yawn. Brady played well. 72%. The defensive line, yeah. Anybody who stayed until the end is MVP. Wow. The thing is, they won't give a whole. Well, of course, one time, and don't forget, what was it, 1976, 77? Dallas Cowboys had 2 defensive players, co-MVPs, Randy White and Harvey. Harvey Martin and Randy White, co-MVPs. That could happen. People wearing jock straps on their face for halftime. Didn't see it. Did not see that. Yeah, Randy White and Harvey Martin did it. So, I mean, if you ever were going to do it tonight, Pierre Paul and maybe White, the linebacker, I don't know. Classless act. By the defensive back at the end. That was bullshit. They should have took him off the field right there. They should have took him off the field. I mean, they were outplaying them. They just drove them in the ground, and then after that, they stuck the stake in their heart. MVP Brady or Gronk. If it's going to be one of them, it'll be Brady. 72% completions, 3 touchdowns. Didn't even throw for 200 yards? Right at 200 yards, 201. 21 of 29. If he wins the MVP, what's that, 4? Would they be 4? Super Bowl MVPs? I'm not sure. Let me see. How many Super Bowl MVPs does Tom Brady have? He's won 4 Super Bowl MVPs. This would be 5 if he wins this one. We'll see what happens. He probably has to win it. I can't see it being somebody on the losing team winning it. That can't happen. If Brady doesn't win it, somebody on the defense has to. Fournette, how many yards did Fournette get? Fournette got 89 yards and 40. He might. Leonard Fournette, 16 rushes, 89 yards, and at 46 yards receiving. Probably not. If I'm guessing, I still say Brady wins MVP. We got news coming in all sorts of ways right now. It was asked until after the Super Bowl that we did not announce our trade. The trade is not official, but we will be announcing something soon. Eagles brass will be announcing something soon. Don't know exactly, but they were asked not to make any announcement between last night and today's Super Bowl. Did not know that. Figured as much. So we'll see who ends up being the MVP of this game. Be interesting. I mean, let's look at it. Let's just dig into the numbers and see who it could be. Yeah, I guess it could be the running back. Oh, man, Michael Nuts, what's up? 26 of 49 Mahomes, 2 INTs, last one at the end. He was running for his life all night, though. I mean, he really was. Anybody that saw it, Mahomes was number one limping, and number two running for his life. He really was running for his life. I think it's got to be Brady as the MVP, guys. That's my opinion. I have not officially heard. I've got the AP line right here hooked to my phone. So if it does come through, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl 55. Yeah, online was on vacation. They Brady on cusp of 7th ring, 5th MVP. Yeah, it could happen. Let's see what's happening now. They're going to announce it here in a second. Tom Brady was big time favorite to win it at halftime, and now let's see who has won it. Have they said anything? They even got a question mark. Is Mahomes the MVP? He can't win the MVP. You cannot win it when you only put 9 points on the board. You didn't even throw a touchdown pass. There's no way. So there could be co-MVPs. I don't think it happens. Let's see what we got going on here right now. Actually, they still got votes coming in right now. There used to be votes coming in with a minute left to go in the game. Not now. Votes are still coming in. Gronk is getting some votes too. So this is not 100% Brady. Gronk is getting some votes, guys. Gronk is getting votes. So let's see if Super Bowl 55 MVP. Should go to AB. Yeah, AB. What did he do? Catch one pass? Shaquille Barrett. Shaquille Barrett is getting MVP votes. How about that? Shaquille Barrett. And would be nothing wrong with him getting the MVP. So is it Shaquille? He was everywhere. Shaquille was everywhere. So he's getting some votes. They still haven't announced it yet. They are still getting votes in. Shaquille Barrett has MVP votes. Gronk has MVP votes. I have not seen where Brady has any MVP votes yet, even though they're saying it. Brady could win the MVP. Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl 55. This is crazy, guys. This is nuts. I have never heard of a Super Bowl 10 minutes after the game is over with still doesn't have their MVP. Jeez. Man, oh man. It's a new Queen Latifah show. They don't have to. I don't think they have to get it going until 11 o'clock though. So they've got 33, actually 36 minutes to go. They're going to waste some time. That is funny. That is funny, Tribe. Big time. Vince Lombardi Trophy. We already know who's winning that. Super Bowl MVP this year. Give it to Bruce Arians. You know what? Bruce Arians is. I'll tell you what. Todd Bowles. How about Todd Bowles? Bro, Tom Brady cheated, says Joshua. That defense, man. That defense was all over him all night. I have never has anybody ever seen Mahomes constantly running the wrong way. He looked like that Marshall guy from the Vikings who ran the wrong way, got a safety one time. Yeah, I have never seen him running that much the wrong way. Tom Brady. Tom Brady got the MVP. Larry, whoa. Devin Grant been going crazy this postseason. Give him the MVP. Okay. Hold on. The MVP of this game is Todd Bowles. No doubt about it. To me, I agree. Congratulate the holding penalty as this year's MVP. Shaq Barrett won't win the MVP, but he should. Yeah, I agree. Shaquille Barrett should win the MVP this time. I agree. Tom gets the MVP? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we don't know who the MVP is yet. It's just nuts. Super Bowl 55 MVP. So if Tom be MVP, my butt.
See, 95 years old.
Huh?
Bruce Arians' mom is 95.
Yeah, I know. They showed her earlier. Bruce Arians' mom's 95. Arians is still gabbing along, not watching him. Tom's seventh win, guys. They still haven't announced the MVP.
Oh, he's the Super Bowl MVP.
He is. Okay, he is officially the MVP. Where's the Monty Python? Get on with it. Yeah, he's officially the MVP now for the 5th time. So he's official. I don't know who you would have given it to other than him. 72% completion rating through no picks. They didn't turn the ball over one time tonight. The defense gave up 9 points. Yes, the defense gave up 9 points. 21 of 29, 201, 3 touchdowns. But the running game really made it for them. I mean, they ran for 145 yards on 30. On 28, 33 carries. The Bucks earned this one. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. This was a shellacking, guys. This was a shellacking. I mean, the Chiefs, they ran the ball there the last 18 minutes, and the Bucks could care less if they ran it for 5, 6, 8, 9 yards. They could care less. They were up 22 points. I had some people tell me Edwards-Helaire was going to end up rushing for 100 yards. No, 64 yards, but not a bad night. Nine rushes, 64 yards. Very, very good. I mean, he played well. But Mahomes, 5 rushes for 33 yards. And how many times did he get beat up in the backfield? And when he didn't get beat up in the backfield, he had to feel like he was running to 40 every play, getting away from them. He never stepped into, except maybe 2 balls the whole night. The rest of the time, he was on his back foot, falling backwards, throwing it the other way. Not very much success that way most of the time, and it didn't happen. Tyreek Hill, 7 catches, 73 yards. Travis Kelce. Kelce was not able to be the one that could beat him. 10 catches, 133. And he was a major contributor from Mahomes. He caught half of his passing yards, but Hill just couldn't get open deep. They wouldn't allow it. They just would not allow it, and that's what happened. Hey, the defense for the Buccaneers outplayed everybody in this one. The game was rigged. Chiefs won it on a handslide. Let's overtake the commissioner's office and overturn their victories, says Puck. Who am I? Huh? Yeah, Tom has already announced he was coming back, though. We just have not heard yet out of the camp of number 9, which we expect to hear something from him any day now as to his playing status, which I think 95% of the people think that Drew Brees is done. Yep, you're right, Joshua. He is the MVP for a 5th time in Super Bowl history. 7 wins. Been to 10. How about that? 48% of the time he's played in the league, he's played in a Super Bowl. He's been in the league 21 years, and 10 of those 21 times he went to the Super Bowl. Incredible. That's numbers. And he went like 5, 6 years, never went. It's nuts. It's crazy. Tom cheats on everything but his wife. Brady is amazing. Yeah, Brady is amazing. No doubt about that. No doubt about it. He threw the ball on target virtually all night long. I'll tell you, somebody else had a great game. Gronkowski. Gronkowski came out in the first quarter, the first half, in fact, played a great game. Probably the best game he played as a Tampa Bay Buck all year. I go back and think about it. I don't think Gronk played any better any other game this year. He played a great game. So Brady cheats. Oh boy. Tom Brady has a better chance of making the Super Bowl than Steph Curry has at making a 3. Right. He's been 48%. Like I say, yeah, he's got a better chance. What they say? He's got a better chance of going to the Super Bowl than anybody in baseball has of getting a hit the next time he go to bat. How about that? That's nuts. That's crazy numbers. That's just nuts. But yeah, don't forget, if you watch my channel 5 months ago, we were talking in here about the New England Patriots and Cam Newton, and we were talking about Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and the majority of people were coming in here saying Cam Newton with New England is going to win 13 games, 12 games, and I'm like, what? What? Go back and watch it. It is literally, it is on YouTube. Best moment of the game, seeing Beavis and Butthead in a Paramount commercial. Didn't watch any of the commercials. I got to admit that. Tribe fan hopped on that one. But hey, you know, you go back and watch the videos, and I said, look, Tom Brady is not all about the coach. Tom's not a stupid guy. And Pats would have been better with Trace McSorley than Cam Newton. Yeah, Cam Newton, to me, really, you have to find the audio of Kevin Harlan making the call of the streaker during the – oh, really? Really? That'll get put on YouTube. That was one of the few I caught. Dude that ran on the field had more yards than the whole Chiefs team. Blake Bailey. Blake Bailey. Hold on. Blake Bailey. Tell me where you're from, bud. I may know you, and you may know me. Are you from the Lone Star State, Blake? Blake Bailey. Oh, he's from Virginia. You never lived in Texas. Okay. All right. I got you, bud. Not Blake Shelton, Blake Bailey, Joshua. Pat's got problems. Pats do have a few problems. You're right. You are correct there. Arlington. Well, everyone's from. Yeah, shoot it out there. I'm Southern Virginia, guys. I am Southern Virginia myself. Arlington, Northern Virginia. Joshua. Blake Shelton. And now where are you from? Shoot out there where you're from, guys. Go for it. Don't be shy. Subscribe to the channel. Blake Shelton twice. Now, Josh Shelton resides in not Shelton. Joshua Wallace resides in He gets a do. How about that? Joshua Wallace resides in I don't give everybody a do. So, but yeah, Arlington, Virginia, and Blake Bailey from Virginia, and so it's a few Virginia people in here. Fairview Park, Ohio, for Tribe fan. Can I get a shout out? Only if you tell us where you're from, and you get a toot. Tribe fan, toot. Fairview Park, Ohio, for Tribe fan 879. So like a South Dakota name. Parts unknown. You only get parts unknown if you're wearing a mask. Hammer time 10-3-1. Minnesota. Joshua Wallace just said oh, he's Ohio. Joshua Wallace, Ohio. Very cool. Got a lot of folks from Ohio. I'm really from Moron Mountain. Mackerel nuts. Oh, me. I'm really from Moron Mountain. How many people actually picked? How many people picked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I'm thinking Vegas made a scooch load of money on this. High temp today was -3. Woo! We got up to 51 today. Got up to 51. Mick Foley, truth or consequences, New Mexico. Yes, he is. Mankind. Trains tomorrow. We got to get some new stuff. We got to get some new stuff going on the channel too. I chose the Chiefs, lost out on 2,300. Oh, Michael Nuts lost some moolah. That was supposed to be a Super Bowl, a lot more like the super ass kicking event. Yeah, it was, Darius. You're right. That was Cactus Jack trap. When Tom comes on the field, there's an earthquake. Oh man. I'll tell you what. When that defense came on the field tonight for Tampa, it just did not feel like Mahomes. It just didn't feel like Mahomes had anything going, because you always seen them. They were wrapping him around kind of like a snake, and he just was running backwards the whole night. Tom Brady, 7th title, 5th MVP, 5th MVP. How about that? And I mean, yeah, we can discuss. We can discuss who's second best, right? We can discuss that. And Brady says, I'm coming back. Brady says, I'm coming back. I saw 0 of the postgame. I told you guys I'd be here. You're on it, Trav. Did Bill Cowher say it? Not many people picked him. Not many people picked him. When you win 7 games in a row, you're doing something right. Yeah, I see where J.J. Watt threw a fit to the league. I don't think J.J. Watt's going to be a Houston Texan too much longer. I think J.J. Watt may be heading to he may head to Pittsburgh. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Defensive Player of the Year. Bruh, I just won $400. Joshua Wallace, congrats. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald was a monster among men a lot of the year, but T.J. Watt probably should have won it. What did he get, 13 sacks? Something like it. Now, would you trade Watt and Watson together? No. You trade Watt. You try to get a first-round pick and maybe a defensive player to go with him. You might try to get one of those linebackers that Pittsburgh has. Vegas is going to be raking it in. I agree. Commercials, very funny, much better than last year. Anybody see the Tom Brady Gronkowski commercial about the phone company? That was nuts. Did anybody see that? That was actually before the game I saw it. Did anybody see that one? That was crazy. Oh, my gosh. It was breaking up. Tom's phone was breaking. I mean, Gronk's phone was breaking up, or Tom's phone was breaking up, and it sounded like he was coming down to play, and the whole time it was just catching every few words. It was nuts. And then next thing you know, they're playing together. I'm like, oh my God. What crazy stuff. My niece didn't even know Gronkowski was playing for Tampa until tonight. That's how crazy this season went. Look for him to be better next year. Look for him to be better. My friends are saying the Super Bowl MVP was the referees. Well, I'll tell you what. They saved 15 on a few tries. Devin Bush, yeah, Devin Bush would probably be it. My wife said it was the Tampa Bay defense. Oh, there's no doubt. Tampa Bay defense should have been the MVP, especially those 2 defensive linemen. Tyrann Mathieu should have not fueled Brady. Exactly. Yeah. And they caught what Tyrann Mathieu said. And all Brady did was go to the ref and say, look, he keeps getting in my face. And, obviously what the kid from Tampa did at the end, doing that in front of Hill, should not have been done. No way. Probably should have got kicked out of the game by the time the game was over with, though. But Mathieu, that's Matthew's attitude. Honey Badger has always been that way. He's always done that way. He's always been a fuel, and I don't know if there's a way to close him up as far as telling him to be quiet or not. But he's a good player. He's a real good player, but he can be a detriment to your team. Wonder what the opening line for Super Bowl 2022 will be. I will say this. I don't think Kansas City is going to be a big favorite to come back to the Super Bowl next year, being that all the other 30 teams saw what Brady and company or the defense tonight did. They played 3 deep, and they just said, guess what? You're not going to beat us deep, and we're coming after you. So teams like Washington, any of these teams that have a great offensive line, play 3 deep safeties and say, I dare you. I dare you. And that's what they did all night. We dare you. And they never threw the ball 50 yards. Never did. Not one time. And, Tampa had and let me ask you guys something else. That other play where the guy tapped the ball up in the air and the guy for Tampa caught it, did that hit the ground? Did anybody see that replay? It sure didn't look like to me it touched the ground. When the guy from Kansas City touched it, to me it looked like it went up in the air and it looked like he caught it. Did anybody – where will Carson go? Carson Wentz, I think Indianapolis, but he could go – oh, it did touch the ground. Okay. It didn't look like it touched the ground to me. I didn't get that good a view of it, but I was just wondering. I see Sam Darnold has multiple trade targets from different teams. How good is Sam Darnold, though? How good is Sam Darnold? I mean, damn, I don't know. Sam Darnold, to me, he has not proven anything. So, and that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot like Matthew Stafford. And I hear F value. I don't think Arians comes back. He may not. Tom and Arians were not the best of friends early on. Arians and Tom Brady were not the best of friends. And, if you do get a new coach, right? You do get a new coach. How is it not Todd Bowles? How is it not Todd Bowles? After this performance tonight, it would be hard to look him in the eye and say, you know what? You stay as our defensive coordinator, but we bring a new coach in. I don't know about that. I think that would be very tough. And Todd Bowles bringing Belichick. I don't think Tom would go for that. I don't think Tom Brady would go for that one. I think Brady enjoyed the season this year. I really do. Breaking Belichick. That would be. Oh my God. I think if Arians leaves, you got to bring Todd Bowles up as being the coach. I think it's a very simple game to evaluate. Kansas City's offensive line was not NFL caliber. Exactly. Yeah, Bowles was horrible with the Jets. You're right. Rimmers has been terrific. Has been terrible for years now. Yeah, Bucks just made the Chiefs walk and play. Yeah, you're exactly right, Stan. And I said it before the game started. Look, two of the times Tom Brady lost was to the Giants. And do you remember the outside defensive lineman that stayed on top of him all night long? Jason Pierre-Paul. Do you guys remember that? This is his 3rd Super Bowl. Remember? Twice with the Giants when they had Cousin Doofus quarterbacking for them. And Tom Brady couldn't go nowhere against that Giants defense. And that's exactly what they did with Pierre-Paul tonight. They turned him loose, and they turned Shaq Barrett loose, and they said, go crazy. Go friggin' nuts. And that's exactly what they did. They had him running for his damn life. I'd love to know how many miles he ran behind the line of scrimmage tonight. I mean, he ran for his life all night long. Injury on the offensive line against Buffalo hurt them on their run. Exactly. I agree. I said it earlier the other week. I said, look, they got 2 tackles that we don't have no idea about. And then the one hit by Ndamukong Suh. Oh, good Lord. How would you rank this Super Bowl team among Tom Brady's best Super Bowl? One of the best, maybe the second best ever. 9 points. 9 points. Go back and look at his other wins. Less than 7 points. Most every one of those were less than 7 points. One time, remember, do we remember a guy named, what's that, Seattle coach? Dumbass. Mr. Dumbass. Oh, yeah, Sue has a Super Bowl ring. Oh, who's that bright and shining star up in Seattle? Do we remember when he threw on 1st and goal at the 3? Pete Carroll, exactly. 1st and goal at the 3. And we don't run the ball with Beast. We're going to throw the ball. And he throw a pick. Tom and them escaped. Couple times they've kicked field goals. And one time, should have given it to me. Did anyone know Tom has tick wrong? Tick rock. And then we do remember the time they were playing somebody named Matt Ryan, 28-3. 28-3. Don't we remember that one? And it took overtime to win. This one didn't take overtime. This one at 5 minutes to go, they were patting each other on the back. And you don't. My niece is actually a big Julian Edelman fan, Darius. Yeah. Don't be surprised. Look, don't be surprised if he even has more weapons next year. The way the NFL and the way the NBA goes is this. Yeah, parity and NFL. People go where they want to go. People go where they want to go now. Look at the running backs that they had this year. Mahomes did all he could, let down by his team. Yeah, Mahomes ran for his life. That was Tom's best against the Falcons. But was it Tom's best team, though? Think about that. They were down 28-3 in the third quarter. How in the world can you call that their best team when you're down to a team by 25 points midway through the third quarter? Was this team not better than that one? I heard LeBron is joining the Bucks next year, submitted to have 28-3 removed from human consciousness. Yeah, Brady is undisputed the greatest of all time. I agree there, but that's why I say the Pete Carroll game that could have went the other way. If they were coached correctly, Matt Ryan and company probably should have won that game. He right now he wouldn't have but 5 Super Bowls. He'd be 5 of 10, but still, you got to be coached well in these games. And sometimes they've done some stupid coaching. What was the final score of the Patriots versus Rams in the Super Bowl a few years ago? 17-10, 17-9. A low scoring game. Now, I don't think Rams versus Patriots Super Bowl score. Yeah, 13-3. 13-3. Yeah. 13-3. Yeah. Tom didn't even neither one of them threw a touchdown pass in that game. Well, obviously the Rams didn't. Right. Fournette, Brown, McCoy, he didn't even play it. I don't even know if he made the roster for the Super Bowl. Yeah, they had they got players during the season. You're right. You're exactly right. You are exactly right. Please subscribe to my channel. Only five folks in here. I got 3 likes tonight. That's good. We had like 35, 40 people here at halftime. It was nuts, man. It was crazy nuts. It really was. And hey, um, yeah, I'm about right around 275 now for subscribers. You're right. You are right. You are correct, sir. What's the next game you're going to play, Rob? You know what? That's up in the air, man. I've got to decide what's going to be my big game. Cards fan, what's up? Michael Peterson, Hammer Time, Darius, um, and Tribe fan. Uh, got to kind of decide what I want to do next. Daytona's next week. I guess I could do a red, white, and blue racing. Um, I'm not going to use Scram set though. I'm going to use one of my sets, maybe 2013 or 2015 sets, something like that. I don't have the brand new set, but I'll use one of these sets that I got, and I think maybe I may do a Daytona 500. I may help Rob hit 1 million subscribers. Says Darius. Darius is he's ever optimist, right? tomorrow was anybody in here at halftime? Was anybody in here at halftime and knows what I'm gonna do midday tomorrow? Somebody put the one word up on the screen. And probably if you don't know what I've been doing the last day and a half, you wouldn't, or last 24 hours or so, you really wouldn't know what I'm planning on doing on my channel tomorrow. But it's different. It's not a board game or anything like that. I'm actually going to be in my living room working on some stuff I got behind me here. And I'm going to take it in the living room, doing some rewiring, I'm going to be doing some stuff. I don't know anybody that saw it. If you didn't see it, I'll drop, let the cat out the bag in a minute. But I figured Tri Fan says he wasn't here at halftime. Was anybody here at halftime? And heard what I said I may do tomorrow. I was planning on doing tomorrow. I'm going to plan on doing it live. A lot of people said, well, I can't watch you live, or if I can watch you live, I'm going to have to turn it down. But yeah, man, Tribe Fan trains. Yeah. I've got a bunch of, yep, I got my trains here. And I found more. I found more. So I've got to try to work on them and fix them. I've got enough track in both rooms here that I can put some tracks together and get them running. If I get them running right, then they will be going up for sale on eBay. They will come to YouTube first, and anybody that wants one, they'll get 10% off. Otherwise, I will take it over to eBay and sell it. But my brother loved the John Gruden Buccaneers roster when they won last. Yeah, they were good. They had a better defense then. They had to, though. Their offense was lacking. This offense was not lacking. 31 points, and they earned all of them. They earned all of them. Brady didn't turn the ball over tonight. He looked very confident. Got sacked a couple times, but aren't you better off taking sacks than you are throwing picks? Why not? That's what helped him get the MVP. That's what helped get him the MVP. So, it's Wins his seventh title, and hey, can't Warren Sapp, Simeon Rice, John Lynch, Rondé Barber. Yep. Rondé Barber, the only guy in the NFL with over 45 picks and over 25 sacks in a career. Do you guys know that? Only guy in the NFL that's ever done that. Over 45 interception and over 25 sacks. How is Sean doing? I've not really talked to Sean. I've seen Sean a little bit today. He didn't seem too bad. We're hoping that he's doing well. Thank you for asking, Darius. Thank you very much. And that's what, we're definitely, on Sean's train now, hoping that things get better and better for him. Tomorrow, like I say, I don't know how early I'll be up. Probably won't be too late. It's 11 o'clock Eastern time now. But I'm gonna get these trains going on the tracks. So I got to put some track together. And a couple people said they actually want to see him race. So I may put one on and then put another one on and see if the other one can catch it, even if he's got 4 or 5 pulling 4 or 5 things behind it. So it should be interesting to watch. I hope you guys will check that out. I've been hit with voicemails, texts all night. Rob, you were wrong for a second time. First time you've been twice. That's the first time I missed 2 Super Bowls in a row in 12 years. I missed last year. I missed this year. I missed this one bad. I said 38-34. I even said Tampa was going to score 34 points. They didn't even do it. Way under the total. Was it 31-9? 40 points total. No touchdowns by Kansas City. That is unheard of. I still can't believe that one. My 32nd best MLB team. That's right. I got that coming tomorrow too. The 32nd best MLB team for 2021 is wow. What do you guys think? Is it the Tigers? Is it the Royals? Is it the Orioles? Is it? I don't think it's maybe the Mariners. D-backs. We'll see. We will see. 32nd team. Darius, who you root for in baseball? Could it be is your team the 32nd best? You always fear that when your team is not very good, but you don't have to fear it if you're Pirates. Could be the Pirates. Could be. There are a few teams it could be. This year they're back to playing regular schedules. We're in preliminary discussions about maybe going to the spring training down in Clearwater. If we do, we will let you know dates and times of when we will be there. If anyone would like to be down there when we're there, we can get together and for meetups, whatever meets and greets at the games. That's not a big problem. Clearwater. What are realistic stats for McCutcheon? Cutchin's in his last year of his contract. 275, 23, 65, 17 stolen bases. How about that? What do you think? He's going to be leading all 4 unless they get somebody better. I just don't see who it could be. They need him to lead off anyway. They don't need to use none of their left-handed bats to lead off. That's for sure, because they don't have that many. Gregorius, Harper, and depending on if Hazley is playing center field or not. If Hazley's playing center field, they'll have a third left-handed bat, and that'll be it. And then everywhere but all the corners, on the corner, first and third, and left field, all will be right-handed. Second base, right-handed. Behind the plate, right-handed, with their starting catcher. Yeah. So only two left-handed bats. I was hoping maybe they would try. Now I don't know. Where's Jay Bruce? Anybody heard anything out of Jay Bruce? Let's see what his situation is. It could be pretty interesting. Jay Bruce contract status. My favorite team is the Angels because Vegas has no MLB team. I got you. So we don't know exactly what Jay Bruce is going to do. He didn't hit a lot last year, 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. 318 home. I wish Trout would win a World Series in his career. They got to get some pitching. They're going to have to get more pitching than they've got. When you're catching up to the Yankees and the Dodgers, that means you're catching up in 2 leagues. Hard to catch both. You got to pass. You got to at least pass the Yankees and having good pitching. And right now, they don't even have near the best pitching. Hell, I don't even think they have the best pitching in their division. I think Oakland has better pitching than the Angels. So we will see what happens with that this year. But it would help. It would help a lot if their first baseman would retire Pujols. That would free up, 38 million, 36 million or something like that. Would free up a lot of cash. And you can go get your free agent first baseman for 10, 12, 15 million. Then you got 20 more million to go out and get yourself another, grade 2 starter. And that would help them immensely. But as long as Pujols is playing, that's a financial strain on that team. It really is. I would, I don't know if there's any chance that he could be moved this year. But after this, I think this is his last year's contract. I'm talking about Pujols. I think it is. And, if they could move him and get even a couple minor league players for him, I'm sure they would love to do it. I just don't know who needs a first baseman that badly. I really don't. The Phillies want a left-handed first baseman, and they're talking to one right now, but they don't want a right-handed first baseman. That's for sure. They already got that. So we'll see what happens there. Train work tomorrow. We'll also do baseball. Team 32. Should be interesting. Should be a lot of fun. I'm going to definitely try to make it as enjoyable as possible. The early on teams, I'm not going to do a 30-minute review on 5 to 8, 10 minutes at the most. There's not a lot to talk about with teams that suck. When the teams get a little better, we'll have a little more discussion as to what they can do if they play well, and what they can do if they really play well, and if they have to make the one move to try to win try to win a World Series, what can they do? But congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They just played well. They played a lot better than the Chiefs, no doubt about that. I think it left a lot of people in shock. I think it really did. But yeah, tomorrow I'll try to work on some of those trains, get some of those running, and if I can build a big enough track, we'll maybe see if we can see if some of them are faster than others, and that'll be just fun. It'll be fun to just watch it. I'll be wiring them. I'll be putting new batteries in them. I'll be doing all sorts of stuff. And then I'm going to try to package some, put some in package deals, probably in gallon-sized bags. I'll take the batteries out and put them in maybe a pint-sized bag or a snack-sized bag. And anybody interested in possibly purchasing something, come back to the channel and say, Rob, I like train set number 1, train set number 2, or train set number 3. I'm probably going to try to get at least 3 sets out of all the stuff I've got. And then anybody that wants to try to find more cars for their toy train demolition derby. Now, we're not going to try to do demolition derby tomorrow, Alex. We're going to see if we can actually get them running right. When I brought them home last night, not any of them was running. And I think I got 5. Ooh. That's the first one there. Ooh. I think I have 5 running good. So we'll see. And I got some trains in the other room there that I haven't even looked through. So I don't even know what I got there. But some of these need work. I do know that. But the ones that need work, I will hold them to the side, have little boxes for them, and try to do any kind of major repair there is. I'll show anybody how any of them want to run. So I'll have the computer in there tomorrow, probably plug it in fact, and try to really have it going where it's running right. I'll clean the track up. This hard plastic is not. You really don't want to put a hard soap with it, so maybe just straight water and brush, or either maybe just water and paper towel. So we'll see what I'm gonna do that. But definitely gonna try to do something and see what we can do with some of these trains. If they can climb some real big hills, monster hills and stuff, we'll let them do it. We'll let them try it. I don't know if we'll do it or not. So we'll do that. Then we'll have Team 32 sometime tomorrow evening. We'll review that, and I'll let you know who I think is Team 32. I heard the Sharks ate all the Chiefs. Somebody did. Somebody took them home and made them the chefs instead of the Chiefs. That's 2. Before I get to number 3, I think I'll call it a night. It's 11:11 here on the East Coast. Thanks so much for each and every person that came on at halftime. They made my halftime show just amazing. Everybody got sick of watching whoever that was that had, like, what they say, jock straps on their face. That's some crazy stuff. But Tyrann Mathieu is early trash dump candidate for next week. Yes, he is. Oh, yeah. Dual trash dumps of the week this week, folks. Dual trash dumps of the week. NBA Players Association for not wanting to play the All-Star game, and Watson of the Houston Texans for not being able to have a say in who the coach is. So guess what? We put both of you as trash dumps of the week, and we set you side by side. We got double trash dumps of the week. We couldn't break your tie, so we put 2 trash dumps out there beside each other, and one don't stink it up enough, a second one will, right? All right. Like this video for supporting Rob's channel. Yes, please do that. I've got 5 likes up already. If we get a 6th one, that'd be great. If you guys are watching this on Monday morning, obviously Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won their 2nd Super Bowl title as a team. Tom Brady, his 10th Super Bowl and his 7th win. 70% winning percentage in the Super Bowl. And since he went into the league, he's went to 48% of the Super Bowls. That's a number that astounds me. He's had a chance to go to 21 of them. He's went to 10 of them and won 7 of them. So he's won a third of the ones he could have went to. He could have went to 21. He's won 7. The guy is just amazing. He really is. I don't think Belichick. I don't think Belichick's going to be coach of the year next year. Really, not bad for an average draft pick back in the day. That's right. 199th, 6th round pick. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Played well tonight too. You got to give him credit. 21 of 29, 201 yards. I think the defense, one of the defensive guys, should have got the MVP. It's hard to pick on Brady when he got 3 touchdown passes and the other quarterback got none. None. The other quarterback got no touchdown passes. You got 3. 2 to his old teammate Gronk. And so they played well. Halftime, I said he can celebrate with his hot wife. Hey, yeah, there it is. At halftime, we came on here, and it was 21-6. And the one thing I said was, well, that defense can't play any better than this. And they held them to 3 in the second half. That's nuts. Who would have ever thought the Chiefs wouldn't touch the end zone tonight? Crazy. Crazy. That's all I can say. Sports, that's why we watch sports. Because you can write it down on a piece of paper all night long, and it doesn't always work that way. It just does not always work that way. And tonight, it didn't. Thanks so much for each and every person that supports my channel. Thank you. I hope you will join me tomorrow, Team 32 of 32 teams, and working on some trains. We'll probably be out there for probably an hour and a half doing trains in the morning time. Between my work schedule, I got some eBay stuff I got to post. But we'll see what I can do tomorrow. And when I do have time, I will have the trains out. People have said they want to even see me put it together. So I will spend enough time putting the train together so you guys can even watch it go around, and we'll see which one's the fastest. And then anybody that wishes to buy a fast train can buy it. Slow train, they can buy it. Okay? Have a good evening. God bless. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. And I wish everyone a good night, a good, safe evening. Be careful. If you've been drinking tonight, stay put. Don't go out and drive. It's not the time, not the place. Never is when you've been drinking. Stay put exactly where you're at. And we'll see you tomorrow. Be safe and be good to one another. Night. Bye-bye.